Hello my dudes, dudettes, and everything in between, and welcome back to Clive Games. And we're going to be continuing right where we left off in the last episode of our Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. If you don't remember what happened, we beat Titan, and then we were coming back to the Waking Sands to tell Minfilia, only to find out that she and the Inner Circle were taken captive by the Garlean Empire, and the rest of our scions were killed. So yeah, that was a bit of a plot twist. Um, but now we're kind of like trying to set our feet, trying to figure out what we're going to do. Blah blah blah. Wishes to discuss the scions who perished the Waking Sands. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to turn this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Souls. No, I don't want to go back to Little Sylph. Or Little Soulless. I hate the Sylphs. It is only proper that she be given the care of her friends and family so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Fine, only because she died. This one is surprised to see Walking One and Little Soulless. How can these ones assist Walking One? Oh, my brain. Oh, already. Here, take your dead vegetable. Neuraxia, but this one does not understand. Nemuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Oh. Wait, I did that in the wrong voice. I'm sorry. Terrible news, Elder Ones. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Soulless. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia! Neuraxia went to Thanalon at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the inn. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. I don't know about the suffering bit, but she was brave. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones will also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking One to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. If I need an army of shrubbery, I'll call y'all. Where are we? Danon, that's right. Yeah, this is a bunch of, teleporting and back and forth part of the game. This is where a bunch of your money is going to be going and pretty much, like, just going away for stupid reasons. I know this is supposed to be like a sad part of the game, like, oh, we're mourning our fellow scions, but the Chocobo song just makes me so happy. We thank you for the service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the lich yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends, and so I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Clive. Oh, what is that? That's a lot better. Triggering off headgear, but also upgrading. Alrighty. What you need, but dude. Markov believes he is being watched. Well, I mean, a man in robes. And I did say, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned a little earlier, so I am not imagining, Clive. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me? Please? It would only take a moment. Alright, fine, fine. Down there. Oh, I forgot that he's not out. There we go, interacting. You're actually kind of tough. You got some health on you, my dude. Alrighty. Well, apparently he was right. He is being watched. And by the Garleans, no less. That's not reassuring after literally what just happened in the last episode. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. Yeah, I think I got a little messy with him. Not like that. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important I think others may come for me again. I should have spaced out that sentence a little bit more. Heavens forfend, that such a thing would happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquis was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before the Imperials come. Okay. Sure. Oh, they cut out quite a couple of missions here, thank God.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, I...
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here, these belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
Aww.
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Is that wine in a church? On the pew pedestal thingy, that was wine.
Who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
He is so proud of that. Alphino Leveilleur.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
Louis Swan.
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
See? It's wine! It's wine! Why is
The
that
repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And
Well,
lo,
wine
we are
everywhere.
all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Such purpose. Such passion. But yeah, Alphino. Slight spoiler warning. I don't like Alphino in A Realm Reborn. He becomes decent in later expansions. He actually is kind of tolerable. But before we get to that, he's annoying little crap shit. Father Iliad has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate the Master said Garlon would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Clive. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the Final Flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the Great Gubu Wall of Uda, it states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Felgord Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day? I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Clive. But don't look after Alphino? Wow. You racist bastard. Alright. So, Felgord Float is there in this, Black Shroud. What level is it? Okay, 36. So, before I do that, we're gonna go do the Scholar and Summoner 35 missions, because, like I said, I should have had the 35 ability before we attack Titan. Oh well. And now, but since we have killed Titan, we can now unlock the next Eggy. So, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Alright. I need to change to Scholar real quick. Go to the Marauders Guild. And Alka-Zolka. Alka-Zolka wishes to share with you his most recent discoveries. Ah, Clive, I was hoping you might come along. Deciphering the treaties has proven more difficult than I anticipated, but I have nevertheless made progress. It contains a wealth of military knowledge, much of which details the role of scholars of Nemean units. Apparently, the scholar would provide effective support for an entire party of marauders. They would employ their magics to heal the wounds and enhance the abilities of their allies. Moreover, they often served in leadership roles as they were highly trained tacticians. But see how swiftly the remembrance of all things is buried in the gulf of eternity. These treaties indicate that Nemean scholars wielded a far more diverse repertoire of spells than you currently possess. Precisely why you like these spells, I cannot say. However, the fault may lie in your fairy. You could surmise that the knowledge contained within the soul of the scholar is essentially hers. Therefore, if she cannot remember the ancient magics, it would suggest that... A thought occurs to me. If it is indeed the case that the fairy, having been sealed for 1500 years, has yet to fully regain her senses, mayhap visiting a familiar location would hasten the process. And I can think of no more familiar place than the city of Nim. Rather, what remains of the outer Lenoska. Okay. There. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Alrighty. So I think the easiest way to get to where we need to go would be to actually go across the pond. A little British joke, I guess you could say. I don't know how y'all would take that, but I feel like that's what they call it. Like say, oh, across the pond. We're across the pond. Sailing to America, guys. Oh my god, look. Oh my god, look at all the rat people. Let's go back to Britain. Actually not that far off from the truth. And yes, I can say that. I am American. Sadly enough. Some people take absolute and utter pride in being American. It's not that I don't have pride, it's just some people take it way too far. Like, I mean, come on. Where you're from is where you're from. Unless that place is absolute shit, then we can talk. But that's what I kind of feel like US is at the moment, you know, kind of like, not exactly in the top of its game right now. Alright, and we came right here, right where we needed to be. Nice. I'm rambling in case y'all haven't figured it out. I'm trying to play as much of this game before work tomorrow morning, because I stupidly agreed to work a double shift tomorrow. Yay! I love life. Forgotten Whisper. So apparently this used to be part of the Nemean dynasty or empire or whatever the people who used to use ferries were part of. That's kind of cool. Oh, over there. Jump! Fluffy, jump! Oh, shit, it's up there. Just gonna pat down these rocks. Help my ferry, remember? I guess this place is supposed to be a lot more, like, dangerous because all the level 34, but I'm so over level it's not even, like, a problem. Which is good, it means I get to go through it a lot faster. Ooh, those are floating islands. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I forgot about that. I wish we could travel there. That would be cool. And that's the mission. Before I travel back to Limsa, I'm going to real quick come over here and unlock this Aetheryte. I don't know if we actually come here for the main mission, but just in case, that way I don't have to run all the way back up here. So it shouldn't take too long, and you get to enjoy this wonderful, wonderful place. I do like Outer Noska. It's actually a really pretty place. Until you get to the sulfur mines over there, which is where all the kobolds live. I think that's where we teleported technically under with Titan. Is over there under all that rock and ton. Hey, why are you... Ready? Cool beans. And I'm just going to return to Limsa, so I don't have to use money. Marauder skill, there we go. Alright, and so I don't think there's another part level 35. I'll go ahead and grab the level 40 mission, but we're not going to do it, just like I was doing with Arcanus. Alright, welcome back, Clive. I gather the experiment met with success? Then this strongly suggests that each fairy is a distinct individual with her own thoughts, feelings, and memories. Oh, you've got your own feelings! I don't care, but you... oh... Well, I must redouble my efforts to translate the remaining text. At this rate, your discoveries threaten to overshadow mine. Not to mention your accomplishments. I have yet to decipher any equally amazing stratagem. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. Alright. We got a new ability. Yeah. Alright. Sucker. Basically, this is your AoE healing / shielding spell. I'm gonna put it right here. And it costs 100 more mana than that. And I remember it costing more, but I think latest update they lowered it. But this is one thing you're gonna be using a lot in in-game to make sure that everyone gets shields. It has a lower potency because it's hitting everyone. But it's very useful to making sure everyone gets a shield in your group at once. Alkazolka. Oh, and since your healing potency is lower, that does mean that the shield is actually weaker, just FYI. Sucker shield will not be nearly as powerful as an Adaloquium shield. How curious that you always come to the most opportune time, Clive. I know, it's like I never left. I know, it's ridiculous. 'Tis divine providence almost. Let's not go that far. Doubly so since we have both been blessed with a chance to refine our respective arts. You see, in your absence I have been studying a section of the Nemean treatise detailing marauder fighting techniques. The fundamentals do not differ much from modern methods, but there are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as the distinctions between the various ranges and the attacks best employed when... forgive me, I lost sight of the more pertinent point. Nemean scholars and marauders fight side by side, yes? Well, now you and I have an opportunity to do the same. A Tonberry has been spotted in Bronze Lane, and the Marauders Guild has been asked to dispatch it. If you don't know what Tonberries are, they're these little creatures that pack a hell of a punch. Like a hell of a punch. Since Tonberries dwell with the Wanderer's Palace, an ancient Nemean temple recently discovered in the wake of the calamity, there is a strong possibility that the creatures have resided there since before the fall of Nim. Do you understand my reasoning, Clive? These malevolent creatures may have overrun the temple and claimed it for their own at the height of Nemean civilization. They may have posed a major threat to the ancient people, even. If so, then surely facing one in battle would rekindle the memories of your fairy. Even if I am mistaken, the Tonberry poses a threat to the locals. Moreover, I would very much like to put my newly learned Nemean techniques to the test. So we will rendezvous outside the Wanderer's Palace, yes? Alright, yeah, we will. But later. I'll just show it real quick. Yeah, it's really flashy. I really like that move. But switching to Summoner. And now we're going to go over. That's where we go. We go right back up to Camp Bronze Lake where we fought Titan. We go to Black Shroud. And I think we have just enough time to fit in this Summoner mission. This way. I guess it really doesn't matter. Yes, baby Gooby. Run! Look at him run. That's so cute. He's trying so hard to keep up. Oh my god, I feel kind of bad now. Alright, Yamitra wishes you to proceed to the next summoning. Titan's essence infuses your aura, Clive. I foresee no further obstacles preventing us from attempting the next ritual. We shall proceed to the Austrias of Earth. I have every confidence that you will succeed in binding Titan Eggy to your will. According to my research, the most suitable location for this ritual is a place found in the southwest of Alder Springs in the North Shroud. A heretofore buried layer of ancient rock exposed by the violent upheavals of the calamity has lent the surrounding area an overwhelming earthen aspect. The conditions will be perfect. I will await you at our destination, Clive. Okie dokie. Okay. Yes, we're going right beside the main story, but I want to get this mission done first. So yeah, we get to summon a Titan Eggy, who's gonna try and kill us for the first time we see it. Because every one of my pets tries to kill me, right? I mean, you remember Carbuncle trying to kill me by pulling more than he should. Oh, that's up there. I was like, what mission is that? Alrighty, Amitra. The ritual you are about to perform is essentially no different from the Austeries of Flame. Instead of fire, however, you'll be concentrating on shifting your etheric balance towards the spectrum of Earth. Once you have achieved the required state of Earthen affinity, the Primal's captured essence will tumble forth and coalesce into the stony form of Titan Eggy. As before, you must demonstrate unflinching authority if you would convince the newborn avatar to heed your commands. Let us begin. I agree. Alright. Ooh. He's a biggish boy, isn't he? Alright, Ifrit, let go. Now, Titan Eggy is going to be really big in defense, just like Tobaz Carbuncle. So that's why he's going to be having a lot of health. Ooh, I'm taking quite a bit of damage now, aren't I? I don't know if I like that. That's a lot of damage. Dimitra, heal me! Heal me, please! There we go. Gonna pull him outside of the earthen ver- If it's what I think it is, I'm gonna pull him outside of it. Yeah. Alright, not doing too bad. He's hitting me a lot harder than Ifrit ever did, oddly enough. I think we can get him. I think we can get him going. Ooh, yay! Alright. Oh, well done, Clive. Don't go fangirl on me. Ooh, that's a ruin spell. I come in search of Allagan relics, and what do I find but a pair of incompetent dabblers? By what jest of fate did you chance across such undeserved power? And who might you be, sir, to so boldly question our accomplishments? If you have indeed unlocked the secrets of summoning, then you must be in possession of the very treasure I seek. How terribly convenient. I need only slay you both and take what I need from your bloody corpses. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's a summoner? But how? Same. I thought only I can be a summoner right now. Cease your infantile prattle. The continuation of my divine work far outweighs the worth of your pitiful lives. Wow. Someone thinks highly of themselves. I'm going to attack Eggy. I think that's the one I'm supposed to attack. Maybe. I'm gonna place dots on him just in case. Oh, Yumitra, you're actually taking quite a bit of damage. Please heal yourself, my girl. What was that? Oh, frig, I wasted a fester. Hello. Oh, we're getting his eggy down, aren't we? Demetra, I really wish you would heal yourself a bit more, my dear. You're making me very, very nervous. Keep forgetting to reapply my dots. That's a bad habit. That's a really bad habit. He just kind of dropped. Weird. Okay. Too much for you, eh? Why do you struggle so? Because I don't want to die. I know. Weird thought. Your unwillingness to accept oblivion, but delays the inevitable. Heed me, Avatar of Fire. Avatar of Infernal Flame. Considerate these fools an all-consuming hellfire. That is a lot. Oh! Oh my god, my Eggy protected me. Feel nature's fury, you vile blackguard. You missed. I'm tired of these childish games. Thank your gods for granting you another day of miserable existence. Okay, but that was quite the exit. I like that. He's gone. What a decidedly unpleasant fellow. Well, I suggest we return to Apkalu Falls. I have no desire to linger here and chance another encounter with whoever that deranged mage was. I fully agree. But that's all the time I got for you guys today. I ran out of time. We will turn in the mission in the next episode, but I want to thank you guys for watching, so I hope to see y'all next time.